Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy. This workout today is going to be a build, burn, and explode. So first exercise, we're gonna build, lift heavier weights. Then we're gonna burn, so pick some lighter weights and we're gonna do a higher volume. Then we're gonna explode. I will show you low impact modifications for that cardio exercise, but we're gonna activate those fast twitch muscle fibers and do some explosive plyometric moves. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today. Here are the dumbbells that I'll be using, and the format for the workout will be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds in between. I'm gonna repeat everything for 3 rounds to get some good progressive overload here. All right, we'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. Are you ready to move daily? This might be work. They always are. Let's do it. Okay, maybe intervals, maybe strength. I think I'll put strength on the watch here today. Let's start with a warm up. We'll get everything warmed and ready to go, especially some of those jumper muscles. Again, oh, I forgot to say I'm using a bench as well. I'll show you modifications, of course, if you don't have one. But yeah, we really want to make sure those Achilles and calves are nicely warmed up. So let's just spread it a little bit wider here, low and up to the tiptoes here. So let's warm up the calf. Two more here. Good. And wide. Touch the toes. Stay wide, and let's go side to side. Nice little lunge here. If you can, get down a little further. Increase that stretch by drawing the elbows toward the ground. I'm gonna go into this squat sequence down here. Just up and down squats if you can't get down this far. But again, lengthening through that Achilles here. Push against those knees. Again, if you can't do this, just squat right now. Let's put our hands on our feet and squat for 8. Up and down. Drop those glutes. Four more here. And last. Good. Hip openers here. Up and around. Last one. Holding on to something and some leg extensions. Let's do 15 a leg here. Little hinge forward at the waist. There's 10, 5 more on this side. Switch sides and kick. Five more. Nice. Okay, one hand behind the head, one behind the back, and switch. Big reach. Last here. And let's do some heel sweeps right here. Alternate sides. Last one. And tap across, reach. Up and over. And right here, circles and tap it back. Switch direction. Well, let's finish with our torso turn right here. Pivot. Reach that elbow across and stretching through that middle back. All right, here we go. Build, burn, explode. Let's get started. We're starting with that squat. I'm gonna hold 15s. Just a regular feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna rack this up here, but you could hold them in that suitcase position here. Feet are shoulder width. Stick your chest out. And we drop and drive. Good. Setting those down. Moving into your burn, you could either pulse right here or do that wall sit. I'm gonna do both. I'll start with the wall sit. If you don't have a wall, you're pulsing. All right here. Burning out those muscles. When you're in a wall sit, don't hold your breath, okay? Definitely don't hold your breath. Ooh, feel those quads. Activate. Good, good. Our explode is gonna be some sit, squat, hops. Okay, with a jump. If you don't have a seat or something stable, you're just gonna do some squat jumps. Or squats if you don't want the high impact. Nelly, whew, fire, 5 seconds. There we go. So, stable chair. I'm going to hit this here and then explode forward. You can do sit squats, you can do squat jumps or squats. Here we go. Jump up, broad jump. Good. Jump up. Whew, good. Round 2. I'm sticking with 15s. Back to your squat. Into your squat pulse or your wall sit. Remember, this is an option here, just those pulses. All right, drop to 90 on the knees. Hold this here. Really great isometric contraction in both those exercises, right? We're forcing that muscle to stay contracted for an extended period of time, just really isolating that muscle contraction. That's why you don't want to hold your breath. Good. Should be able to do a good long wall sit as we age. This is a great, very practical exercise to activate those muscles. All right, very nice. Back to your sit, squat, jump. Sit, squat, broad jump. Okay, squat jumps or squats. Lots of variations here for you. Hit it hard. Jump high, jump long, land light. Whew, quads. I'm going with 20s this round. And squat. Okay, wall sit or pulse. Get into position. So that knee should be at 90 degrees there. Okay. Go to your happy place. Where is it? Not here, probably. Where's my happy place? With my family, snorkeling in Mexico. That was a happy place. That was good. Kids were young, seeing those fish for the first time. That was very magical for all of us. Okay, 3, 2, here we go. Building muscle to be able to do it again in the future is also magical. Yikes. Good. Last one of these, hit it hard. You want to explode off that ground if you're doing the sit, squat, jump. Up, broad, land light. Nice. Okay, take a water break. Walk it out. We're gonna do some upper body next for the build and burn, and then back to the explode with the legs. I'm gonna grab my 8s for my lateral front raise. This is a combination. You're gonna come out to the side, pull to the front, side and down. Go lighter if you need. Stick your chest out and take your time. Up, front, stick your chest out. No momentum at the bottom to raise those weights. If you need to use momentum, the weight is too heavy, go ahead and lighten. Nice. You're gonna lighten the weight with a pec deck front press. Go light, 2s, 3s, 5s. I think I'll start with 3s. This one's hard. All right, you can stagger your stance if you wish. And we're gonna pec deck here, then press over the chest. So you fight gravity. Volume's gonna be higher, of course, because the weights are lighter. You'll start to feel this shortly, like right now. Yep. Good. Squeeze. Little chest, little pec minor here as well as front shoulder. Into a clean and snatch, wide stance, elbow snatch. I'm gonna hold a 20. Watch your chiclets, watch your head, watch your chin. I'll call half on the arm. And we drop and power up. Boom, explode. Hips are exploding. They're powering forward to propel that weight. Boom. Last one on this side. Switch your arm and work. Okay. That was work. Good. Back to the top. I'm sticking with 8s for my lateral front combo. Stick your chest. Chin is up. Very good. Swing those out, moving to your pec deck and press. I'll stick with 3s, I think. Here we go. Squeeze and over the chest. Oh, that was a burner. It did what it was supposed to do. Into your clean. I'll stick with the 20. I'll call half. Drop that squat. Use your hips, reach, power, switch sides. Okay. Round 3. Eights for me. Very nice. Into your pec deck press. Stagger if you wish. You squeeze and press over the chest. So on that press, I want you to drop your shoulders. Okay, some of you are shrugging. Yeah, I can see you. Don't shrug. Over the chest. Squeeze those elbows together. Let's go. Let's make those rear delts sing. And that pec muscle, it's a big stretch on that rear delt, right? Squeezing together. It's lengthening. Ah. Nelly. Clean and snatch. I'll stick with the 20 last round and I'll call half again. Wide stance. Switch sides. Last here. Up. Oh. Whew. That 20 was work. Very nice. Okay, pause if you need a longer rest, but take a look at the screen. And there's the next set. We're gonna start our build with that tricep press overhead extension on the floor if you don't have a bench or ball. Palms are facing, I've got my 12s. We're gonna come to the ceiling, bend at the elbow, up and back down. So we press back, up, and down. If you're on a bench or the Swiss ball, try not to dip below that 90 degrees. Okay, we wanna isolate triceps and chest, take out that front shoulder here a little bit. Also, when you're bending back for the tricep extension, I want you just to be bending at the elbow. Don't let the shoulder migrate. Okay, it stays stable. And you're putting a lot of that tension right into that tricep. Good. All right, we're gonna move into an isolated bicep curl. So this is gonna be holding full range of motion on this side, okay, burning out that bicep. I'll call half and we'll switch. Stick your chest out and you curl full range here. All right, might have to turn your arm out to the side slightly so you don't sweep your leg, that's okay. But this elbow's at 90, see? Hold it, don't drop it. And I don't want you to rest in between either, okay? So 3, 2, all right, now hold this one at half and this side works. Don't drop it, let's go. Wrists should be locked in neutral here too. Don't let that wrist bend back. I'm doing a lunge hop on the bench. You can do it on the ground here. I'll call half. You could just do stationary lunges if you don't want the explosion. Otherwise, a little hop, and you're here. Just a little hop. Three, 2, 1, switch legs. Oh, Nelly, that's fire. Okay, triceps, you get to lie down. Back to 12s for me. Wow. Palms facing, and back, up, and down. Moving into the biceps. Whew. My quads, I tell ya. I'll call half on this one. This is iso holding. This one's working. Full range, low, up, let's go. No swinging at the bottom though. Let the bicep do the work. Elbow stays close to the side. 3, 2, all right, hold at half and switch your side, up. Nice, set those down, a little stretch, arms back, thumbs down, into your hop, hippity hop to the barber shop. I'll call half, little hop, stay tall. Three, 2, 1, and switch. That's a quad burner, I tell ya. Round 3. Back to triceps. Biceps. And iso, hold this side, work the other one. Whew. Oh, mercy. Biceps feeling it. Last exercise, let's pop that up. Arms back, thumbs down. Her heart rate's up, folks. I'll call half. Switch sides. In 3, 2, 1 and done. Ow. You move daily in your build, burn, explode. That was great. Love that combo. Really fun. Okay. Ooh. Walk it out. Join me for a stretch if you can. Or think of 3 other exercises. Do another round yourself. Make it a longer workout. I just needed 30 minutes this morning. All right, see you in the next workout. Whew, that was hardy, wasn't it? For 27 minutes. Grab those knees. I'm actually gonna let one leg stretch, draw the other knee in, just lengthening through this hip flexor and my sciatic and lower back on the bent knee side. You could even draw that ankle in and increase the stretch in your inner thigh here a bit. All right, still up there. Where is it at? Oh, that's an email. It says 107. That is a lie. You know, there's always a margin of error in the trackers. You know this. Switch sides. So you got to take them with a grain of salt for sure. You know, in terms of gold medal standard, right, there is a gold medal standard in elements where we're testing things like our VO2 max, our bone density, our body fat composition, arms out to the side, let those legs fall. Has anyone had a DEXA scan? I think it's an interesting measure to see where you are in terms of your body fat percentage according to your age, okay? Because you might be very pleasantly surprised if you've been training. You might have like quite a good amount of lean muscle tissue, but it also, switch sides, can give you an indicator of where your visceral fat is at. And that's the fat that lays deep in and around our organs that can really increase our risk of metabolic disease, diabetes, obesity, heart disease. Okay, and so if you know that number, then you can be well aware of different strategies to begin to reduce that visceral fat number. And then year after year, you know, if you could afford it, you could get this DEXA scan. Mine was, I want to say, $250. So it's not cheap, but it is the gold medal standard to tell you where you're at. Now, I also have calipers, like the 4-point testing, where that's what I used to do for my clients. And you'd pinch on the biceps, triceps, iliac crest, and subscapularis. And when I measured those two things side by side beside the DEXA scan and the calculations for the calipers, it was very similar, like within a percent. So, you know, yes, there's a bigger margin of error when you're manually testing stuff versus with an instrument, a machine, but it was close enough. And if you're comparing apples to apples, you can really see where you're going in terms of your body fat percentage and what might be a good percentage for your age to carry. Now, you can Google that. It's very simple. You can just go onto Google and say body composition chart for women or men, whatever you are. And then you'll get this chart and it'll show you. There's lots of gauges like that you can look at. You can see your VO2 max chart for your age and sex, okay, and where it should be. And again, there's lots of tests that you can do besides going into a laboratory and getting hooked up to specific machines to test that through oxygen intake and your explosive exercise. You could do something called a Cooper test. There's another test called, what's it called? Shoot, it starts with a B. No, I can't think of it. Anyway, you can just Google it. VO2 max tests at home, and you can do that. So lots of ways to see if you're in the range. And then if you're not, well, now you've got something to work on. All right, folks, that was wonderful. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm a little shaky. I like that. Go move daily in your wellness and nutrition. I'll see you in the next workout.